Wash your hands. What it do? Welcome back to my channel, Marcel Theory, where I show you my theory on life. Today, I have a special treat for you. But first, a word from my sponsors. Oh, I forgot. You don't get that until you people watch your videos. I'm just starting out as well. Haven't even made that threshold. Yikes. You don't really get sponsors till, okay, back to the video. Back in high school, I started a business where I started selling brownies. And these were not your regular grandma's brownies that she makes on Sunday. These were some bomb brownies, off the charts. And I was selling them for $2 and making $300 a week. That's bank. I was making bank in high school. Bro, these were not your regular brownies. These were the sluts you find on GTA, man. I'm telling you, these were not your regular brownies. They did it all. Also, this video is just gonna be a simple brownie video because there's two ways I like to do them. Now, I'm gonna share this tutorial because I do believe that knowledge should be free, you know. We, all humans, we should be able to share knowledge, you know. That's what we're here for, to gain perspective from other people and learn and grow. So, you know, I'm gonna share this. I will say this, I will upload a homemade version for YouTube where it's gonna be the whole complete way of the original way I do it, where I make the brownie mix from scratch. I do buy the Oreos and the cookie dough. I make all that from scratch, you know, everything. But this is just gonna be the simplified version where it's just quick. First, you know, I should probably start with the ingredients. So for this recipe, it's very, very simple. The homemade recipe, you're gonna have to go to the store. But for this one, just 3 ingredients: your cookie dough, your brownie mix, of course the eggs and the vegetable oil, but then you got your Oreo if you're choosing. Regular recipe, you know, OG recipe calls for just a regular Oreo, but you do what you want. It's gonna be a blast, so let's get into it. You wanna get you a pan. I usually use 11 by 7 inch, you know, 11th width, 7. Just know this is 11, this is 7. That's so bad, but y'all just know I know how to cook. And first you're gonna need to butter it or oil it however you want to. You can use vegetable oil, avocado oil. I'm an advocate for this right here. This avocado oil is my fave. She's expensive though, so, but $14, it'll last you a while, and plus it cooks everything evenly. A problem other people have where the bottom will burn and the top, the brownie layer, will still be uncooked. So I didn't use this back in the day, but now this works better. It helps. So yeah. So step number 1, wash your hands. We're gonna use Peach Clean Suave Essentials. You know, nothing fancy. It's a little fancy, you know. Now you're supposed to go until your watch says this. You did it. You finished washing your hands. Amazing. Step 2, unofficially, but officially step 1. You're gonna butter your pan. Now you don't need a lot. And what I do is I try to get it to get all around in that. But you could just be like me and just make sure it's all in there. You know, the only reason I didn't want to do this at first is because, you know, I gotta wash my hands again. They're gonna be all sticky. Make sure you get the sides, but yeah, f it. We're just gonna go in there, get the sides, butter it all up, you know. I might have lied about needing a lot. I don't know. This looks like a lot, but yeah, make sure you get everywhere. All right, wash your hands. Now, after you washed your hands from rubbing out that oil, now it's time to cut up in the cookie dough. And now for me, what I usually do, I try to cut the ends. Oh, well, I mean, she open. That's my way. You don't necessarily have to do it that way. Just empty the cookie dough out. Yes. And it's all out in one go. Amazing. Now that you got your cookie dough out, this is the other crucial part where you're gonna have to wash your hands afterward. But you're gonna wanna mash the cookie dough down. Now, if you have a tool to mash this down where you don't have to touch, that's per. Or if you have gloves, that's per. But you know, this is, you know, to actually love your cooking. You have to love the cooking. You know, you have to put your love into it. When they say they stepped in it and stepped on, you know, you gotta put your love into it. You can do it, put your back into it. But hey, this is the simple version. Make sure you fill all the corners. All right, now that you've got, you know, your cookie dough mashed down, you can wash your hands again because this isn't cute. So wash your hands again and we'll be back. Wash your hands. Now, after you washed your hands, you can set the cookie dough to the side. Now, if you are like me and are excited by choices, well, you know, you have options. And options are not bad, but they're not necessarily good either. But anywho, you know, if you don't have a favorite order, you can mix and match. Or if you just want to combine two, you can do that as well. But this is the part where you get your Oreos and you start filling them. Now, what I'll do is like, you know, I fill them into the corners and I'll do every other color. Now at this part, you know, you have spaces where whole cookies don't fit. You know, you can break them in half, you know, fit them in there on the sides. But at this point, it doesn't really matter which cookie goes where, you're just filling in. After you put your cookies in an array, now it's time to move that to the side and get cooking with the brownie mix. All right, first, stir in brownie mix. 1/4 cup water, 1/3 cup oil, and 1 egg. Now, at this point, you just whip it, you know. I want to make sure I get all of it, you know. The bottom is the hardest part. Whip it, whip, oh, whip it. Whip it, whip, oh, whip it. Real good, whip it. All right, we just gonna, you know, I'm finna fast forward this. Now, when you're stirring it, you want to make sure you check the bottom for any powder. Check the bottom, you know, right there. So we're gonna get that spot at the bottom. There's no powder sitting. Then it's time to put on top. After you got in the bottom, you can put your brownie mix on top of the cookies. Since you got the brownie mix out the bowl, with the brownie mix out of the bowl, you know, you just go and spread the chocolate of the brownie mix. preheat your oven. Mine's been on 350. I definitely meant to tell you I put y'all on 350. But now it's time to put her in the oven. And now we wait.
20 minutes later.
Now being in the oven for about 30 minutes now at this point, maybe 35, you let it cool down for maybe 2 to 3 minutes and then we'll start cutting. Now I probably lied about how much time I waited. It's probably about 5 minutes now, but we're just gonna get into it. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I try to do like at least 5 rows. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. So we're gonna start right here. Now, I did grab a glove. Now, if you recognize that plate, don't say nothing. But yeah, I did get it from there. Oh, and we got a perfect piece. Oh, and she got both. Oh my God. Jeez. Oh, that's a piece right there. Ugh. Oh, now. Now time to give it a close up, you know, zoom in, give it that nice work. Ugh. Look at that. That's cookie, you know. The bottom, I should even, oh. She's just falling apart. See, this is what the people love. It was just so good. You got so many different flavors. She's falling apart. Now we're gonna get a real nice close-up shot. All that goodness, whoa. Wow, so many layers. But yeah, so this is the Slutty Brownie. This is my treat to you guys. The knowledge, the power, you know? Knowledge is power, but yeah. Oh man. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I hope you like the recipe. I hope you guys make it. I hope you guys share it with, you know, your friends, family, whoever. Thank you for tuning in. Stay tuned for more chaotic content and my theory on life, and I'll see you guys on the other side.